welcome back to the 2019 Swedish Open, round 3, final round, back 9. I'm your host, Avery Jenkins, here with Josef Berg, course pro here at Ymer, Gordon, in Borås, Sweden.
Borås, Sweden. Yeah, that's nice.
So we got Linus Carlsson with a 2-stroke lead over Kristian Spliid. Kristian Bengtsson and Anders Sword making a very good climb up the ranks with a early ace in the round and had another eagle in there. So getting some good shift during this first half of the final round. Linus Carlsson, he's your course pro. You see him all the time, play with him consistently. Yep. Just kind of his performance here, talking about his goals and set second place at the Swedish Championship last year. And he had the current course record up until this round at 11 under par for the second round going into this final third round.
Yeah, as we practiced this to this tournament, he actually told me that he was practicing to not be being able to shoot lower than or higher than 10 under. So he's been playing stable, like steady, but not like over and beyond what he's used to playing here.
So hole number 10, a little short downhill break to the right. Pretty short hole, kind of a gimme. Just a little over 80 meters downhill, forehands work, turnover putter.
Yeah.
Got OB long right side to the rock wall in the distance, but I didn't see anybody go OB really. Really, this kind of shot here, as long as you don't turn over early and hit that tree, you're doing all right.
Yeah, I think he wants to throw that one again. Because this is his shot. You see how frustrated he is with that. He does it so well.
Spliid also opting for the turnover backhand putter.
Yep, and that's good. Just has to sit. Wow.
Ooh, fast green.
Yeah, he has a tricky putt now, an obstructive putt.
Great disc, though. That's a deep in the game Avery Jenkins disc.
Nice signature.
Nice little throwback. Good to see that still flying. And Henric, a little flexy forehand, hanging it out left side, bringing it back right, and nearly dropping it in the bucket.
Ace run. Yeah, you never see the OB in play unless you throw like a high speed disc, and that's when the skips come. So it forces you to play something a bit slower, but other than that, the OB is never in play.
It's a pretty standard downhill par 3, pretty short hole. As you see the wind kind of kicking up here, the flag standing up, leaves moving.
Yeah, this is maybe the first hole where the wind is really in play. It comes up through hole 11 and 12 and blows right in here, so the wind can be quite tricky.
Good direct beeline putt for Henric, drills it for the birdie. Yeah, you don't want to miss this hole.
No, for sure not. He has to make this one.
Linus with the easy drop-in birdie. Looking to extend this lead here. Got these guys kind of nipping at his heels a little bit, kind of pushing them through. But this is the back 9. This is a very scoreable, very shreddable part of the course.
Yep.
Once you get past this hole.
This is the one that you want to... you're fine with the par here. I haven't seen many birdies here this weekend. I think Linus is just playing for the safe par here, not getting into any trouble. Throwing overstable off the tee.
135 meters, about 440 feet. They call it a par 3. It's probably scoring well over 3.5, probably close to 4. I've seen a lot of bogeys on this hole. Linus hanging it out right side and catching a late tree, but knocking dead center in the turf fairway on this hole.
Yeah.
I heard some things. They couldn't get the grass growing. It is a Nordic center as well, so they do have cross-country skiing.
They do.
And other winter sports, and they couldn't get the grass to grow in time, early season, spring in Sweden, and so they laid down an artificial turf fairway for this event.
They did. I think it was a good last-minute solution because it is quite muddy. It's very muddy there before that one was put in, so...
You think we're onto something with having fairways on golf courses being turf?
No.
Is that the future?
Oh, not artificial. No, that's not good.
So yeah, the tee shots here, just kind of hanging them out right side or left side, catching any kind of tree, really line you up for a difficult second shot approach. And the green itself is surrounded by rocks.
Oh no. Wow, he's heading to 12's tee pad there.
This is where the wind picks up the most, I think, coming down that right side corridor, even the main fairway corridor. Lots of wind.
Yeah.
This is probably the windiest spot on this course. Hole 11 and then on to the next hole 12. Kristian Spliid caught in a precarious situation here. Not a really good look, but dang, to even get possibly a par putt from down there.
And here you really see how slopey the green is.
It's quick, it's fast, got some logs on the down break of the hill to keep from sliding too far down. There's Henric's drive actually getting past the basket. Not forcing for the birdie putt though, kind of just laying up, taking his par.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think he should have gone for that one because I don't think Linus is slowing down nothing on this back nine. You really have to push for the birdies now if you want to win this. Wow. Good par. Not messing anything up.
Again, that's all you're trying to do on this hole. I think I saw 1 or 2 birdies for the weekend. It's not giving up too many twos.
No. I think it's because the basket is in such a position, like the disc really has no option, like no. It's a hard shot parking this or even having a putt, and the putt is always downhill death putt. So it's a scary green.
On to hole number 12, par 3, 103 meters, so we're looking about 350 feet. OB down the left side, and it breaks slightly to the left, but the basket perched up on this kind of side hill. The tee shot here, overstable fairway driver,
Most
eagle,
likely.
T-bird when it's calm, maybe firebird when it's windy. This is where you see the most wind, and definitely on this Sunday, you see the flag standing up and blowing to the right. Pretty standard hyzer shot for the kid.
Yeah,
Play around the tree.
He's actually throwing a really overstable destroyer there.
Stepping up the game with a distance driver on the short chipper par 3.
Yeah, you really don't want to go short here because that's the OB and it's just a stupid mistake to do.
Henric looking to follow that line.
Oh no. Is it far enough?
Waiting for a call. Definitely flirting with the downside OB left.
Yeah.
That is the bad mistake to make. The good mistake would be to hang it out a little farther right or even throw past the basket into the trees.
Yep.
But the bad mistake would be to saw it off left side and challenge that OB. The crosswind kind of keeping it to the right side, but it looks like a nice little tester putt in the headwind.
Oh no, I think it's park. I think it's 3 meters.
And Spliid hanging it out right. Kind of shaken by that crosswind. Pretty stiff, but if you have the angle on it, at least trying to pull it in right side, shouldn't be a problem. Opting for an easy tap in 3.
Yep.
And this is where these guys got to make moves. You know that Linus is parked for the most part. Tailwind putt here on this back 9 is really you got to shred. You got to get 6, 7, maybe 8 to even have a chance at catching him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a birdie.
That was a birdie putt, flirting with the OB left side, but knocks it down with confidence. And talking about confidence, I like the confidence in this kid.
Wow.
Swedish junior champion, making his way up the pro ranks. 19 years old.
20.
20 years old. Young player on the European tour. And man, looking to make waves in the sport right now. I knew he made a trip over to the U.S. This spring. playing in the Wintertime Open, the Las Vegas Challenge, and the Memorial. Traveling around early in the season, still holding on to a 2-stroke lead. Going to this final 6 holes, Kristian Bengtsson looking to make a move. Anders Svard making a big jump up the leaderboard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some of these players are thinking not birdieing out, but birdieing more or less every hole from now if they want to catch Linus, because there are some easy holes that he's for sure going to get, and they have to make, first of all, this one. Yeah.
This is one of them, par 3, 69 meters, about 230 feet on the conversion. There's a straight shot. There's a little hyzer hidden route over this broken half tree to the right side. The Linus, local course pro, I think he's going straight at it with a putter.
He is.
I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised he's not going right side with a hyzer. I was throwing a little hyzer mid, and it seemed pretty standard, pretty easy. It kind of feeds right to it. Trying to hit this these uprights here. Very demanding shot. I like Henric's play right here. Long as it's wide enough. And it wasn't.
He got unlucky there, but that is the shot on this hole.
Bengtsson getting a little bank shot kick.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the trees line up just wrong to go in the middle. You just get punished so many times. I've stopped throwing, trying to throw through the middle and just hyzer. It's such an easy shot.
Leadcard players going for the straight shot though.
Nobody executing.
No, it seems to be about just outside the circle.
Wow.
Kind of surprised here by the Leadcard.
How did Henric throw here?
He went hyzer and he caught that early tree and kind of kicked out for a long birdie putt. So we'll see what he's got. At least closer than this. Split from about 8 meters, 25 feet. I'll give him 27.
Oh. Really disappointed there. At himself.
So seeing Linus taking the par, this is where you have your chance. Doors open a little bit here. Trying to knock down a birdie, trying to gain a stroke on the leader. Firm putt high and cash out left side.
Oh no.
Leadcard. All drop in pars on hole number 13. Very unlikely situation. Linus doesn't mind it though. No one gained a stroke on him.
No. He's happy.
As we said, this is a stretch where you want to start running like 3, 4, 5 birdies in a row, even a chance at eagle on 18. This is the time to make your move.
Yeah. Going to probably one of the tougher holes on the course. I would say this is probably the last chance for the other ones to catch up.
92 meters, 303 feet. Corridor shot with a slight little turnover at the end, little downslope to the green. Absolutely one of my favorite top 3 holes on this course. And to execute this shot, you need precision.
And that's something Linus has plenty of. Perfect.
And the way it hits a hillside should scoot back and maybe curl back to the green, which it does. Great execution on the shot. And like you're saying, you want to get past this hole. Once you get past this hole, I think it's smooth sailing.
It is.
We have 3 of the easiest holes on this course coming up with 15, 16, and 18 in relation to par. So very, very scoreable holes. Henric, a great shot, carrying it down there, getting past that 3rd and 4th layer of trees. Getting down there for a birdie putt.
Beautiful.
Nice straight carry, a little hyzer at the end, but wow, some ground action there, a lot of roots and rocks. Getting down there for a wide open birdie. Look, at least. Yeah, to hit this kind of shot, these are the shots that make this course this beautiful, fun, and challenging. Is hitting this 100-meter shot with a slight little turn. Little straight carry, a little low. Not what he was looking for.
Linus.
Hard to see where he landed there. Something happened. Wow, that's a tester.
Bengtsson for birdie.
Whoa!
Wow.
that might have been the first time if it dropped in there, but no chance.
Linus with a long putt off his knee downhill. Man, I like the swagger in this kid.
Oh yeah.
Good direct line, good extension, good reach.
Birding this hole is sort of like sealing the deal, I think.
Come on, Henric. That's 2 putts back to back, kind of splashing left center and out left. Back to back birdie putt chances for Henric. Hagman. Ooh, sneaks one in for the par save.
Yep.
So wow, hole 14 just kind of lines up to what it was. Linus with the only birdie. Rest of the card dropping in pars. But we also got to worry about second card. Third card, who's making moves right now? Hole number 15. Par 3, 58 meters. Little turnover putter, maybe a little forehand driver shot. There is OB to the right side that can come into play if you're trying to go for the ace. For the most part, if you're just hanging out left side, you're going to skip up there. Kindy.
Yeah. And just 1 week before this tournament, the city once again came and cut down maybe the main tree here, the main obstacle. So it's much more open now than it used to be. And now it's just like a must get. You just have to get this.
And there's that fast green skip, taking it to the pin and skipping, flaring to the right. Oh, out of bounds.
For sure. Yeah, I think he caught a root there and skipped even faster.
That's a play I like.
Nice.
Little turnover putter shot. Didn't get the height he wanted, but obviously right down there in the circle for a green hit. Spliid also going. Turnover putter shot. It's all about the height and the angle.
Yeah, throwing the turnover, it does make it slow down just so it doesn't have to go OB there. You see Henric throwing the forehand and it just has so much speed that it skips quite far there. So I like the backhand here as well.
Linus not getting too much of a push here. At least keeping his lead. The short par 3 as Henric taps in his par putt with the out of bounds penalty stroke to add. Bengtsson making easy work. So Henric, only par on this hole. It feels like a bogey when you par this hole though.
Yeah, for sure.
Good camaraderie on the birdies. So as you see right there, talking about the back nine, talking about the birdie fest. Linus extending his lead from 2 and now to 5 over Bengtsson.
Yeah.
Anton Lind making a big charge from the second card. Now 6 strokes back, but currently tied for third with Kristian Spliid. Anders Svard hanging in there. I'm making a little late charge here, but Linus in total control of this tournament with 3 holes to play.
Yeah, he's doing good work right now. Just sticking to his game plan and getting those birdies. It's the only thing he has to do.
So hole 16, tell us about this hole.
Well, this is a par 4, totally reachable, but there's these mando trees that you have to throw through them. And like this is maybe a shot where we might see one player go for it, just trying to push something here. But it's just such an easy birdie, so most people just lay up and take their birdie here.
So going high-speed driver, possibly something over stable, trying to lay up short of this double mando corridor. I called it a field goal, if you will.
Yep.
And
wow, that's wide. Too wide for the camera.
looks to be a pretty difficult angle for the second shot. And you do got a couple trees in the hallway there as you try to avoid those on the way to the basket. This was a play for most players all weekend that I saw. It was just the big hyzer outside wide right, and at least trying to get it to finish back left and try to center yourself up for that second shot through the Mando trees.
Yeah, it's just as plain and simple. Perhaps 95-meter hyzer, and all of these guys has that. So I would be surprised if anybody did anything else. Wow, aggressive. Yeah, there we saw it. One guy going for it.
And nowhere near it as he rifles a shot wide left side and missing the Mandos. Going drop zone. Anton making a move on the second card. He 2'd this hole.
He threw it in. I saw it. He threw it in from almost where Kristian was.
Henric from the drop zone kind of flare skips one in there. Gonna be a long par save.
Oh, this is a difficult shot.
Catches the Mando tree, but flares and caroms through the Mando.
And here's you just have a jump putt here if you execute your layup shot.
There's a second layer of trees that you got to avoid on the way to the basket. Kind of surprised by the plays. Even the tee shots by all these players came up short, came out wide right, wide left.
Wow.
And
nice.
Linus knocking down the birdie.
Yeah, Linus was the only one just executing that tee shot. It's such an easy tee shot, but you know, perhaps some nerves and perhaps just the pressure of these last hole got to them.
Henric for par. Pretty good save after missing the Mandos, going drop zone and knocking this one down. Good putter.
Nice
Good
one.
stroke, good extension.
Yep.
Excellent second shot for the tap in birdie. Wasn't low.
Nope.
Just split in there for par.
Hole 17. It's a tough par. It's a good hole though. You have to throw like a hyzer flip if you want to get to the basket. There is a bailout zone to the left where you just can get an easy par and a runnable putt for the birdie. But I guess some of these players are going the hyzer flip to attack the basket.
A very reachable hole for the power players. 133 meters, a little over about 435 feet. A lot of action, a little bit of wind. See the trees kind of blowing off to the right side here, but you're trying to rifle this distance driver up the gut.
Olin is just going safe here. He's just throwing it into the uphill there.
Not going to challenge too much. Substantial lead going in the last two holes. These two chasing. Bengtsson with a nice little flex move.
He has to avoid those trees. Unfortunately, not doing it.
Yeah, you get anything to carry off to that right side. That woods is thick.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And trying to manage a second shot out of there, I don't see that happening very easily. And surprised by this, one goes right, one goes really far left. There's that bailout zone, but I'm not sure that's where exactly we want to be.
Oh no, that's not far enough actually. Hagman definitely able to reach this.
Wow, fighting through, catching a late tree, flaring out center cut of the fairway.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really too many players attacking this hole on this lead card. I know second card, third card, we're definitely going for this hole.
Yep. I think maybe they're a bit protecting their places right now. I think I don't know where Kristian is exactly right now, but he's up in the top. And just getting a par here and maybe attacking the 18th hole is his play.
And this is a thrower's hole. This is the hole that most players wait for the entire round to really unleash a shot.
Yeah.
Excellent execution on the second shot, upshot onto the little terrace green as we see it.
Yeah, and I think he used the Swedish Open FD3 there that he only had for a couple of days.
Players pack disc, breaking it out during the round.
Yep.
I like it. Linus with a little forehand putter approach, safely on the green.
Maybe attacking there, I don't know.
It gets windy, and then it stops, and then gets windy again, just kind of watching the flagstick there. Not a whole lot of action going on right now, trying to give a little late bid.
Yeah, he got quite lucky that it stopped there. It can roll it down there.
So everybody's going to take a par. Kristian Bengtsson with a lone bogey here as he taps in. Going to drop a stroke to the leader after chasing him down, trying to make the move. One hole to play. Everything's kind of falling in line right now. Linus just in cruise control. Birdieing the last 3 holes up into 17. 5 down on the back 9. It's the kid. This is his course. He's a very dominant player. He's got the distance. He's got the accuracy. He's obviously got the putt. But the mental maturity out of this kid, to watch him play great at the Open last year at Ale, but also watching his performance this year, I've been very impressed with his just mental capacity and how he carries himself off the course and on the course, but a very confident player at such a young age.
For sure. He just has the champion's mindset. He just goes for it, and I think he only competes like to himself. I don't know if we'll see him going for the eagle here. I think he will, because he's that kind of a player. He just wants to up himself, always one up himself. Wow.
Ooh.
That was close.
That's the one tree you got to miss. You got to miss that tree to the left side, and then that wire that's crossing the fairway. I heard Anton Lynn actually caught that wire and deflected him down.
Wow.
That's kind of where you want to be, kind of flaring out to the left side and get that second shot, straight shot to the basket.
Yeah.
Perched up there on the hill. Par 5 to finish. Very short par 5. About 675 feet, maybe 700 feet playing uphill for the finish. Short par 5. I think it's a good sizable par 4 for most players. A lot of eagles on this hole throughout the weekend.
I would definitely say that it's a professional par 4, many eagles to be have been thrown here this weekend.
Bengtsson hanging it out to the right side, not where you want to be. Difficult bending turnover second shot from there.
I think we will even see him throw through the trees there. There is a gap there, and I don't think he's... I think it's too far to throw the flex line.
So laying it up to the bottom side of the hill for a long uphill eagle attempt.
Yeah. He's quite obstructed there.
Wow, so look at Linus kind of pinned against this, I guess, a gondola support up in the rocks. Not very ideal, but ends up getting a nice turnover flex.
Wow.
To the bottom of the hill. That's where most players land, and to get it from there, man, that's a very tough footing for the kid.
The AJ Destroyer doing work there. Great disc.
Great to see those flying.
Great dude.
Bengtsson trying to work his way, shortcutting through the trees.
Did he get through?
Get up there a little bit. Wow, that was Henric's tee shot into a second shot.
Wow.
Definitely the closest of all the players on the lead card. Looking at a slight uphill eagle putt. That's a tough one to go for right here. Not a whole lot of wind. It's just that elevation.
Yeah.
Extreme slope. Not going to take any chances. Lays up for his drop-in birdie.
It's an important putt. It's to tie for second. Oh no. Wow.
Yeah, with Bengtsson laying up, he's going to drop in for second place, still back at Linus. This putt's for top 5.
Nice.
And Henric knocks it down with confidence, straddle out left side and hits the eagle.
Yeah, and
finish things off.
And here Linus is asking about the ratings. He's actually thinking of going this just for the rating.
So eagle putt to come, big lead. He's going for this.
He is.
And of course he hits it. That's how you cap it off as the champion to finish with an eagle. Great back nine. Going in with a 2-stroke lead, finishing with a 7-stroke victory. Very dominant performance by Linus Carlsson here at the 2019 Swedish Open.
Very dominant, and just sticking to his game plan. I think he's actually not that pleased with his round. I think he was aiming even higher, going like 30 under or something was his goal, or something like that. But still, sealing the deal. The other player is having a really tough back nine. Kristian Spliid only going 1 down, Hagman 4 down, and Kristian Bengtsson 3 down.
Like we said, you gotta be on point, at least birdieing all the holes on the back to even have a chance at catching Linus. But on his home course, high expectations, high goals, as he takes down the 2019 Swedish Open crown. Good camaraderie around. Good to see the players congratulate the champion here. Linus Carlsson, 29 under par for the win. Kristian Bengtsson, 7 strokes back, tied for second with Anton Lind. A big charge for the second card to tie for second. Kristian Spliid and Henric Hagman off the lead card, finishing tied for fourth. And man, it was a great weekend just to see these players coming out to support such an awesome event. Josef, it was a great time. Glad to have you in the studio today.
Yeah, it was awesome. Looking forward to 2021 Swedish Open next time.
Beautiful. I want to thank our Highland Disc Golf Productions. If you guys haven't done it already, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks for watching the 2019 Swedish Open.